Warsong Gulch, here I come. I love this BG. I really do, and especially with the remake of it. Also, Wrathy Basin, one of my favorites. Eye of the Storm, a favorite, especially if I have a knockback. And Twin Peaks. I like Capture the Flag. I think there needs to be, well, there doesn't need to be, but it'd be nice if we had a different map for Capture the Flag. But I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, in a world of worlds, it would be nice. So, I'm not a big guy. Well, I mean, I don't mean literally, but I mean, I'm not a fan of fighting in the middle. I don't think it really accomplishes much. At least at the start, I'd rather go right for the flag and maybe have your DPS then attack in the middle as opposed to at the start. I don't think it really accomplishes that much, but that's me. I mean, not to say that it's a bad strategy. It's not. You just, when it comes to strategies and BGs, everybody needs to be on the same page. There's more than one way to do things. It's just that everybody really needs to be on the same page. And you got to take note of what the other team is doing. And you just can't force a certain strategy if the other team is countering it very well. And it takes experience to recognize that. It takes some skill to recognize that. It doesn't take much skill to realize that 8 out of 10 of the Horde here are no longer with us. They're in the graveyard. But yeah, we immediately have established some dominance. This is obviously a lot of fun when you're playing in this scenario. There's a iced blocked mage, Diabolos. Goodbye. Thanks for playing, Mr. Diabolos. I'm so skilled. Me and 5 other people took him out because we really needed those 4 extra people to take him out because Diabolos is a great player. Here's Chernobyl. I don't know. I can't really pronounce his name, so I'll just call him Chernobyl. Thanks for playing, Mr. Warrior. There's a Paladin. Once again, Paladin's on the wrong side of about a 7v1. Demon Hunter is now coming at me. He's harassing me. I'm going to have to do something about this. I can't just stand there and take the damage. But Drunk Jesus is his name. So I'm sure the Catholics are very, very happy with that name choice. Anyway, no score yet. We're a few minutes into this BG. And like I said, immediately you could tell we've established dominance. Immediately the Horde are on the wrong end of 5v1s, 6v1s. That's how you kind of know you're in a bad group, is when you're constantly on the wrong end of those kind of engagements. Because what ends up happening in that scenario, as long as you're not at the wrong place at the wrong time, which occasionally happens, but usually what that means is that the other 3 or 4 players that are supposed to be by your side have been taken out very quickly, or they're already sitting in the graveyard, and that's what happens. That's usually how you find yourself on the wrong end of a 1v4, 1v5, 1v6, like the Horde are consistently doing here. But of course, no one on our team really thinks it's that important to go after the flag. Oh, finally we got somebody going after the flag, so thank you for that. We'll have to give him a gold star for the refrigerator. There's Chernobyl the warrior. So now the odds are increasing for the Horde, but the other problem they have is they only have 1 healer, and I don't see him anywhere around here, so the DPS are just dropping big time. Fleshcraft, a little late for that. Thanks for playing. Here's, what's his name? I can't read his name. There's no vowels in his name. Yeah, Alex, I'd like to buy a vowel. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Put some vowels in your name, people. It's just, because what are they going to call you if you're in an RBG? Are you doing a, BG with your friends? I mean, obviously, if it's with your friends, they'll call you by your real name. But maybe in life you don't have any vowels in your name. I don't know. But I would really, people donate to my Patreon so I could take that money and I could give it to the guy so he could buy some vowels for his name. And Drunk Jesus, yeah, it's thanks for playing, Jesus. I mean, that's just like blasphemy. I mean, I'm sure that the Catholic Church is just not happy about that name. They would be like, don't play World of Warcraft because somebody called you Drunk Jesus. And what's this guy's name? Ohio? Omo? Bye-bye, Omo. Neutralize is going to be neutered, essentially. Once again, I mean, this is just shooting fish in a barrel. For some reason, the Horde are consistently And we know why, because they're kind of undergeared. Players are getting, like, for example, 36K, 40K. At the time of this video, that's being undergeared for where we are late in patch 9.15. And they're getting taken out quickly by gear players like myself. And I'm not even that geared. I'm only in 1600 gear. So if you got people in 1800, north of 2K gear, forget it. They're going out even faster than I can take them out. Chernobyl again. And soon it's going to be thanks for... He's just got all kinds of debuffs, and it's just not working out for him. As you can see, here's a priest, 37K. 37K. The Demon Hunter, I think he's got about 44K. So, undergeared. That's the problem in this particular BG. Now, I know what it's like to be on the other end of this, and it's certainly not fun, especially when you're, like, let's say you're one of 2 geared players, and everybody else is, I think I'll try some PvP today. Do I need gear for that? And then you get somebody in trade chat, no, you don't need any gear for that. Don't worry about it. Just go in there and do your best, and they'll appreciate you, and they'll give you grapes and wine and stuff, and go give it a shot. Right. Here's the guy without a vowel in his name, and it's thanks for playing. I really want to buy you a vowel, bro. I really do. Just one vowel for your name. I mean, how is it that people choose these names? I mean, did they just like, name? Okay, let me think. What's a good name? Legolas is a good name for a hunter, especially an orc hunter. So they just like slam on the keyboards and like, and it's just like, you know, that Legolas is obviously always taken because that's everybody's first choice for a hunter. So they just like, they just slam on the keys. Screw it, Legolas is taken. And they just smash the keys, and like 7 vowels show up, and like, yeah, that looks really cool. People aren't going to be able to armor me. They're going to be confused. They're not going to know what to call me. And, you know, we'll call him Vowelless. I think that's even a better name for a hunter than just having a name without vowels. All right, enough of the Vowelless. Let's just move on. Here's the Horde one and only healer. He happens to be a shaman, so we know he can take quite a bit of damage. His name is Fox News Sucks, by the way. Oh yeah, like CNN is really good. They both suck. Let's be real. They both have an agenda. 16-0. Got a shot at Wrecking Ball, which I've yet to get because I suck. I haven't gotten it in Shadowlands. I think I got it in early BFA and like a epic random BG. But other than that, I didn't get it at all. I just like trying to, every time I go into a BG, that's what I try to do, especially if I'm geared. If I'm not geared, I just know it's not going to happen. I just face up to reality. You know, it's like my dad sitting me down. It's like, son, you can't fly. You don't have any magical powers in the world. I'm just letting you know right now. Okay, I was like, okay, thanks. So, yeah, you're just not getting Wrecking Ball. You're just not topping the charts if you don't have gear. Unless, of course, you're a warrior or a demon hunter. Then it doesn't really matter. But as you can see, we're winning 2-0. And I'm really, really shooting here, trying to get Wrecking Ball. I just need 4 more kills and not dying, which might... Uh-oh. Gotta run away. Uh-oh, that Stormbolt stun that I absolutely despise. Oh, I drop a trap and the pet falls in it, not the warrior. I'm fighting for my life. And I'm down. All because of freaking Stormbolt. 18-1. I don't think there's enough time. This guy's just gonna run and cap and end the BG. He's not gonna let us have some fun and rack up some kills. He's just gonna run. So chances are I wasn't gonna get it anyway. So yeah, another BG. I suck. I need a healer. I need a pocket healer. Also, you know what? It's not the fact that I've noticed every BG I try to get Wrecking Ball, especially on my Hunter or Shadow Priest, because they're both geared. Even my Warlock, but not quite as much. Because anyway, I try to get it, and I'm noticing that it's not a question of survival. That's the issue. It's a question of really just dishing out the damage fast enough. That's really what it comes down to. Especially if the other team is geared or the other team has a lot of plate classes. In this case, that's a bit of a problem for MM. They don't quite do the same damage on plate as they might do on other armor classes. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for stopping by, and I'm going to leave you with this final thought. Whatever it is by you, whether it's morning or it's afternoon or it's night, choose to make your day epic, because sometimes it's just that simple. Make the choice and do it. Thanks for watching.